The news was confirmed earlier today by Glasgow-based Insane Championship Wrestling. They have sold out their entire ticket allocation for their biggest event of 2015, Fear and Loathing 8, which will take place at the Secc in Glasgow, the Scottish Exhibition and Conference Centre, on November the 15th. Now, this event is going to be a huge event. Not only is ICW's biggest event of the year, it also features the likes of Doug Williams, Rhino, and the very special commissioner for the evening, hardcore legend Mick Foley. Now, I've seen a few comments on social media, on Twitter, etc., about them selling out this venue. Now, I don't know Glasgow that well. I've been there obviously quite a few times during the years, but I don't know Glasgow that well, and I don't know the venue, the Secc. Now, I've seen a few people say that it's not the largest area of the Secc that they're actually holding their event in, so they're not really selling it out. And obviously, I do know that there's several different areas and different obviously areas that within the venue for various different events. However, when you look at it, ICW has sold approximately 4,000 tickets for this event. 4,000 tickets, possibly, I believe, from what everybody is saying, will be the most attended British wrestling event since about 1981 at the Wembley Arena, when Big Daddy took on Giant Haystacks. Now, especially, I know some people will also say, oh, ICW, it's a bit niche product, it's a bit, it's adult orientated, it's more violent a little bit, it's over 18s only, but you're still talking 4,000 fans being packed into the Secc in Glasgow on November 15th for this event. So that is a tremendous, I mean, for any British wrestling company, or really for many independent companies, to sell 4,000 tickets for one event is a huge deal, and they must be, and I do congratulate everybody involved in Insane Championship Wrestling for doing that, for achieving such a milestone, for a company that was set up about 9 years ago in the Maryhill area of Glasgow. And as Mark Dallas, the owner of the company, said on the 45-second video that he put on his Facebook page, they never thought it would happen. They never thought they'd sell out the Secc, but they have done. 4,000 of the ICW Massive, as they call the fans, will be, including myself in that number, will be there at the Secc on November 15th for what will be a great show. Very much looking forward to it. I mean, to attract 4,000 people, paying customers, because these are all paying customers. I guarantee there's no, give a load of free tickets out to friends and family for this one. No, it's nearly 4,000 paying customers that have bought tickets for Fear and Loathing 8. And it's going to be a tremendous event. I mean, the matches that they've got so far, there's the finals of the ICW Women's Championship Tournament to crown the inaugural champion between Nikki Storm and the winner of the match between Kaylee Ray and Viper, which will take place at Rock City in Nottingham on the 1st of November. There's the Steel Cage match between the New Age Clique, which is Chris Renfrew, BT Gunn and Wolfgang, versus the Legion, which is the Sumerian Death Squad and Mikey Whiplash. There's Jack Jester versus Big Damien O'Connor, the Beast of Belfast. There's Rhino versus Joe Coffey, and I've seen some of Joe Coffey's matches this year, and he's had some tremendous matches. As I said, there's Mick Foley is the commissioner for the evening, and the main event is about, really, to be honest, in my opinion, it's about the 4Gs. And no, I'm not talking about the mobile network, I'm talking about Galloway, Grado, Glasgow, greatness. It is, for the ICW World Heavyweight Championship, the defending champion Drew Galloway versus Grado. The greatness comes because whoever walks out of the Secc on November 15th the ICW champion will surely have claimed a place in ICW greatness, in ICW's history for sure. That is going to be the main event, and I'm really looking forward to that. Grado, he's still, to a lot of people, still, thought it was a bit of a joke, a bit of a comedy act, although he's done a lot in across the UK, across Scotland in different companies, and across the UK, holding various championships. Former ICW champion himself. He's a former ICW tag team champion with Colt Cabana. He's held various titles, Pro Wrestling Elite, I think it was, championship he held. And he's a regular also in TNA, Impact Wrestling. So it's just really, this main event will be a battle between two Impact Wrestling stars, which even puts a little bit more of the, really just puts more of the challenge, more really of the, I just cannot believe it. It's just more of the pressure on both of them, I think, because they're kind of both representing TNA. They're both, worldwide stars seen on worldwide television every single week. Drew Galloway's obviously a signed TNA guy. Grado's been kind of guesting on a regular basis over the last few weeks. I know he's done with it just now, but there will be more tapings, and I'm sure Grado will be probably be part of the TNA tapings in England in January, if he's not been confirmed already. I'm sure he will be part of the tapings, hopefully. So this is going to be a great main event between two great guys that are absolutely looking to show which one of them is a genuine wrestler. Grado wanting to prove himself, Drew Galloway wanting to continue his dominance of ICW. So it's going to be all great matches, and also more matches I'm sure will be made, and I'll discuss about the final card either here on YouTube or on my podcast, Neil Mullins Wrestling and Life Podcast, which is on Podomatic.com and iTunes. I'll discuss it in the week before the event. I'll talk about the finalised card. Hopefully we'll get to know the finalised card, or at least more of the matches taking place. It's going to be great. It is genuinely going to be an event I'm really looking forward to. It's one of the biggest, definitely, absolutely, without a doubt, at least arguably one of, if not the biggest Scottish wrestling events to take place this year. It's going to be packed full talent. I've only been to a couple of the ICW shows in Dundee. I missed the Lorraine Kelly experience show due to a couple of commitments, but I know a couple of people on the ICW Facebook page said they'd never been to an ICW show before. It's going to be a great experience. 4,000 of the ICW Massive, as they call the fans, to be packed in the SECC. It's going to be a tremendously great atmosphere. It is going to be an exciting show. Great talent on the show, and I know a lot of them are really focusing. I know they've got a couple of shows to go until Fear and Loathing, but many other talents are really concentrating on this show on the November 15th, which is just about 3 or so weeks away from. A lot of them are concentrating on Fear and Loathing 8, their biggest show of the year, as they must do. It's going to be a great night, and obviously I'll take my camera. I'm going to take photos, and obviously, just talk about the event afterwards. It is going to be a really good event. Can't wait to see what happens, see whether any titles change hands, to see what happens between Grado and Drew Galloway. That's the match I'm really interested in. I know Grado a little bit, a couple of appearances across Scotland, here in Dundee and in Edinburgh. He's a great talent. He's a great guy. Will he be able to prove himself to be more than just a comedy act that some people like Drew Galloway have claimed he is, and to really prove himself that he is a genuine professional wrestler and not some joke of Scottish wrestling? Or, like I said, will Drew Galloway continue his dominance of ICW? We don't know. That's the one thing, the great thing about this event as well. The results of the show, it's not obvious. There is no match where you can sit and say, okay, he'll beat him, she will beat her, they will beat them. There is no match, at least so far on this card, and I don't think there'll be an entire I don't think there'll be a match on the entire card where we can sit and say, yep, they'll beat them, she'll beat her. There is no match, I don't think, where the choice is obvious when it comes to the winners, and there's no absolute decided outcome to the matches. So it's going to be great to sit there, I'll stand there really at the Secc and watch the matches. It's going to be a great experience. I'm very much looking forward to it. But again, I have to say once again before I start this video, congratulations to everybody involved at Insane Championship Wrestling to have sold out the Secc, the Scottish Exhibition and Conference Centre, for their biggest show of the year, Fear and Loathing 8, November the 15th. Over 18s only, but to have nearly approximately 4,000 paying fans packing that venue, I for one really can't wait to see it.